Hi everyone. Welcome back to Elisha Space, where we explore ways to improve mental health. If you're new here, I'm Elisha, a professional counselor dedicated to helping people navigate the challenges of modern life. Today's topic is cultivating emotional intelligence in the digital age. Given the constant presence of technology in our lives, it's no surprise that our emotional health is often impacted by how we engage with it. As a counselor, I see time and time again how the connection or disconnection we feel to ourselves, others, and even reality can be shaped by technology. In this episode, I'll not only share 5 research-backed tips for nurturing emotional intelligence, but also provide actionable strategies tailored to help you stay grounded, empathetic, and in control, even in a tech-driven environment. Let's dive in together. Let's begin with something I see frequently in my counseling practice: how much the media we consume influences our emotional state. Studies on emotional intelligence show that constant exposure to overwhelming information can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even numbness to traumatic events. To reduce the emotional toll of media, practice mindful consumption by setting boundaries. Designate specific times for checking the news or social media, and actively avoid doom scrolling. Additionally, curate your feeds to include uplifting, educational, or emotionally neutral content, and focus on reliable sources so that you aren't reacting emotionally to misinformation. For example, I often recommend my clients set a 20-minute timer on their phones for browsing news, or pick one point in the day, such as lunchtime, to check in on current events. This helps prevent emotional overwhelm while keeping you informed. Pursuing an emotional detox from digital interactions. Have you ever felt drained after spending hours online or constantly responding to messages? This phenomenon is called emotional fatigue, and it can creep up on us without us noticing until we feel completely burnt out. As an emotional detox isn't about abandoning technology altogether, it's about carving out moments for restoration and balance. Start with small intervals of unplugging, perhaps dedicating 30 minutes in the evening to a no-screen zone. Use that time to fully immerse yourself in activities that encourage emotional grounding, such as journaling, deep breathing exercises, or reconnecting with nature. Research has shown that even short breaks from tech can reduce feelings of irritability and improve your ability to regulate emotions. My suggestion: start small, then gradually integrate longer detoxes into your routine. As a counselor, I often discuss empathy with my clients because it's one of the pillars of emotional intelligence. In today's digital spaces, we encounter heated arguments, misunderstandings, and even trolling, but empathy is a skill we can practice actively. When engaging online, be intentional about fostering empathy. Before replying or posting, pause to consider the other person's perspective. Ask yourself, what might this person be feeling right now? Is there a way I can respond supportively, or even approach them with curiosity instead of frustration? Use techniques like mirroring, the act of acknowledging and reflecting emotions without judgment, and choose kindness, even when responding to criticism. Small acts of empathy can shift the tone of entire conversations and encourage emotional connection. This is a big one. So many people I work with struggle to maintain healthy boundaries with their devices. That pressure can blur personal boundaries and throw your emotional balance off. Start by defining your digital boundaries. This might mean setting specific times for responding to messages or deciding not to check your email after certain hours. Also, be proactive about protecting your space. Mute, block, or unfollow accounts that consistently disrespect your emotional well being or promote negativity. Boundaries are empowering. In counseling sessions, I encourage clients to practice compassion with themselves. Saying no to toxic digital interactions isn't selfish, it's necessary for maintaining emotional health. Remember, your peace matters. Lastly, the most powerful antidote to the emotional disconnect brought by excessive technology is nurturing authentic, face to face relationships. As humans, we are wired for connection, and while digital interactions can be meaningful, nothing beats the emotional benefits of in person bonding. Commit to spending quality time with loved ones by planning regular gatherings, even if it's just a walk in the park or coffee with a friend. Engage in community based activities such as volunteering or attending workshops. These interactions not only boost emotional resilience, but also remind you of the richness of human connection that goes far beyond words on a screen. Additionally, in counseling, I often encourage clients to intentionally show up for their relationships. Whether it's being fully present in conversations or practicing active listening, these small actions strengthen bonds and make sure our emotional energy is invested where it matters most. Emotional intelligence in the digital age isn't just about surviving the distractions of technology. It's about thriving, finding balance, and nurturing meaningful connections, both online and offline. As a counselor, I believe emotional growth is always possible when we commit to understanding ourselves and others, even in the challenging environments like the digital space. I hope today's tips helped you approach technology more mindfully and with greater purpose so you can feel more balanced and emotionally fulfilled. If you found value in this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Elisha Space. Finally, drop your thoughts or strategies in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Let's continue to cultivate emotional intelligence together, and I'll see you next time.